A few minutes early. So we'll see what Jack's doing. You're not going to go all shy. You got your new bird cage. We got you a new big one, didn't we? Because your other one was a bit small. Yeah. You came out before. Hi, you came out before, but I think he's getting used to his new little... Well, it's not a little. He's living in a mansion now, aren't you? Got your big new cage. Gonna say hello. Yeah. Hey. Jack, not Jake. Anyway. Oh, we'll have a chat about my thoughts. Some people say, oh, don't bother saying this, but I will bother saying it because I think it needs to be addressed. Just finding it rather hilarious that, sorry, I was just eating something. The way some people are on YouTube. Do you like me, flat horizon? I'll just throw that one out there. Where we go on, we go on. I'm going to talk about where I got my thoughts on flat earth because some people seem to be very triggered. And they might be getting off on the fact that they think they triggered me. Hi, but not triggered me in what they believe in, whatever that is, because I'm not really concerned about this person's channel. But I went over to watch it and that's why I said very angry person. And the people in that who watch that must be very angry. I don't need to mention the name. They're probably watching. They know who they are. Not the fact of what they believe in. That does not concern me whatsoever. They're not from my channel. They're not subscribers. The fact that the way they go about it. When I first came on YouTube, I saw this. I saw this. Nothing to do with Flat Earth or anything. I saw this in people's chat live, and people will might know this if you've got your channel or you used to watch other people's channels, where people just go in hating on everyone and taking snap. I saw this with someone I used to watch called Tatty T, lovely guy, but they used to snapshot people's comments, video their videos and put them up to like say that people are shills and that this, that and the other, which is what this guy has just done today. Trying to make out, oh, she's daft, oh, she's this, that and the other, filming me from when I first started. My chats are on many different things. Most of it's all going through a bit of a path and spirituality, which this guy does not know, or his followers, because he's just put stuff out and his little followers are following what he says. Which is fair enough, but not the way this person has gone about it. If someone doesn't agree with me, I don't go over to their channel, video what they're saying, and he's actually took snapshots of people's comments that they commented back about Flat Earth because the new subscribers. Hi, Sleeping Warrior. And I don't think I don't even know who this guy is. He thinks I've been recruited from the Flat Earth Society. I haven't. The people that he's talked about, sorry, I can't remember her name, from Globalist Denier, he's even heard and put people's videos trying to bring them down and belittle them because it's not what he believes in or whatever way round he believes in, which I'm really not interested in. Wouldn't watch his channel if he paid me. It is very childish. That's what a teenager would do, or my son or my 3-year-old would do that. Let's go and snapshot what people are saying. Doesn't know nothing about me, doesn't know why I've come to the conclusion I've come to with Flat Earth. Whether I've got it wrong or right about the dome, the firmament, whatever, who cares? I'm saying I think it's flat. And I'm going to say why he thinks I've been recruited by these lovely people, by the way, because these people, flat earthers who came over to my channel, are lovely people. I've watched them, they're lovely. I've seen them in chats, they're lovely people. They're not angry, they're not aggressive like this person. They're not calling people in comments, which I read before when he was commenting to people, telling them to F this and people are mongs and this, that and the other. Angry person, I don't know why he can't let people just believe in what they believe in. Like I said, this is the whole problem with society. Free speech and all this. Example, Tommy Robinson tomorrow. Don't know if this guy probably doesn't like Tommy. He's probably from the left, doesn't like Tommy. Probably doesn't like Trump. Probably knows nothing about QAnon. Oh, I'll just chuck him out. Anyway, probably knows nothing about QAnon, and even if he does, he probably doesn't believe it because he probably thinks it's a conspiracy theory. But there you go, because that's one of the reasons. Not one of the reasons I came to Flat Earth is Q, because I used to think that years ago, because I've always thought there's things we've been told. I always thought the world was off a little bit, but why this person has done this, I don't know. It's like, and they always put in, why have you said this and why have you discredited me? Discredit him, I don't know who he is. I don't know who the hell he is. I've never come across him before. It looks like these other people that he's gone for, he doesn't like them, and because they've commented on my channel and he's seen someone new come up talking about Flat Earth, he's got triggered and he thinks that I'm part of their gang. I'm not part of their gang. I don't know them, but they are nice people. And just because I'm into the Flat Earth and they are, he's decided to put me up on his channel to try and discredit me. Because discredit me for what? Oh, you're not a truther, you're not this, that, and the other. Mates, what this guy and his mates have got to learn is, whatever, we've all been lied to. And if he believes NASA tells the truth, then 76, I think, NASA tells the truth, then, dearie me, he's probably a football fan. He probably drinks fluoride water. Hi. Yeah, from Ishtar. He probably is a Trump hater, a Tommy hater. He probably eats lots of meat, because that's another thing I'll be talking about. And sort of all stuff like that. Angry person. Now, I came onto Flat Earth ages ago, and the person who made me look into it more really was Q. But it's not just that. I believe in alchemy. And there's a picture. What's this, people? So this guy just thinks I've just popped out of nowhere. I know people say that, and I know that, but sometimes it has to be brought up. Do you know what I mean? Because he's not getting nothing off me, because at the end of the day, he might think he's triggered me. He did in a way, but not that way, just in the way he's gone about it. I don't care. I don't care what he thinks about, if he thinks it's square, whatever. Everyone's allowed to think about how they, their own truth of what they believe. And everyone's just trying to find knowledge and stuff. What he doesn't understand is mine's more of a spiritual path, I'm not trying to look at something to get one over on another community because they're all warring against each other. No, mine's just a spiritual one. But sometimes it needs to be brought up, because this is the point of the thing that I'm in, whether people believe it or not, about Q and all this. We've been complicit to things, and that's why things have got out of hand and things have gone under the radar, because people aren't talking the truth. I'm not saying I was talking the truth. I've always said on here, I don't care hiding of this, because I do believe it's source and energy and stuff like that. Yeah, I know. Well, I was then, and then I went out in nature with the kids and forgot about it. But I was thinking when I went out, but it's not a bad one. It's just, I mean, I understand why people do this, but sometimes it just needs to be said, because what I'm saying is not venting at him now. It's where I came to the conclusion of this is not off. Yeah, reality is an individual perception. Exactly, is. Yeah, you've got to vent sometimes. And it's not a bad thing that I'm venting. I'm not calling him out like he's been calling out people. It's just the fact that he thinks I've been recruited. He could be from a Mason society for all I know. It's just the point of, he doesn't watch me, so he doesn't know about why I believe in this. Some people believe in it for different reasons. Mine's more of a spiritual thing. With the dome thing, and I'm not saying I got it right the other day, but I do believe it's flat. And that's all I'm saying. And my reasons behind it is all very confusing. All the whole thing about truth is very confusing. And even people who think they know it, even if we think it's that or that side think it's that, we're probably a bit off from it. Do you know what I mean? We don't, oh no, the God's honest truth. Yeah, but the other reason I believe in Flat Earth is this. It's astrology, the way the stars work and stuff like that. So it's nothing to do with what this persons think I came to it, because I've been recruited off these other people, because he seems to have a beef with these other people. I was just like, I know why they do it, because they want you to vent, they want you to be angry, because it's an energy thing. I don't know if this person knows that we all work off energy and frequency and sound, and you're just giving it to them if you're getting mad. But I'm not saying it in a mad way when I'm talking now. When I went to check this out, some things that were said on there, I was watching this person like, what's the effing and jeffing about on the channel anyway? And why so angry? Like, I don't even know this person, I don't even know what you're going on about, But the way he did it, to go and look back right at the beginning of mine and take people's comments off, and like, it's very childish. And if this person thinks they're going to intimidate me to be quiet, or to try and belittle me in front of his followers on his own channel, it's not going to work, mate, because I will talk about what I want to talk about on my channel, because that's what my channel's for. This is what I've said before about, I realise it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't. Well, it doesn't matter. I say it doesn't matter, but it does in the spiritual sense, because it's the truth about the stars and stuff like that. But that doesn't matter. It matters to me, but that person doesn't matter what they think it is. But I heard about the inner consciousness being in the earth today. Yeah. It's things I'm trying to talk about and I can't explain it, because you know yourself, within and without, that as above, so below. People are like, oh, it's not that. Well, it is as above, so below, as within, so without. We're still part of the without, with the within. I believe I was trying to say it the other day. No, it's my birthday on Wednesday. The celestial bodies in the sky, the astrology, the stars and that match up with our human body map. There's a celestial map in the sky. I can't explain it properly, and it matches our body. And when we're ill and stuff, you can get it from the stars, the knowledge and stuff like that. But some of these people, they don't look into that, so they just, you know, oh, she's mad, because they don't look into that, because they're not on a spiritual journey. They don't look into that, and they don't have to. But I had to just, I'll show you Jack in a minute. He didn't want to come out. It came out earlier. It's just like, they think I've been, and he's trying, and this person was trying to expose me. What? Because they think I've been recruited by some team just because they saw these people that they don't like. Yeah, exactly. Bad energy person. That's why I wouldn't even entertain going looking, because a bit in a lower flipping chakra, rooted down there somewhere. But I know people say don't get out, but I'm not doing it in a bad way. I'm trying to say where I came to the conclusion of flat earth wasn't the other day when I tried to draw it out. That was me just trying to put my thoughts together of what I think it is. I'm not saying what I said was true, but I still do think we're on a flat plane, whatever. Just like Trump said, I fly many planes, I fly jets, and I've got a 767 whatever, and I think I'd know if the world was round. Tesla and all that. Yes, I'm a conspiracy theorist. This person might not be. I am. We all know I'm on every conspiracy going, but I know the things behind it as well, which are like, very interesting. I know. Yeah, Dolly Stuffing, you're doing something right if they're going. This is what I'm saying though. I'm not bothered about that person, but when I went and checked the channel out, the people that they filmed, the lovely people I came across with Flat Earth, the lovely lady the other day where the 4 ladies sat down, taking videos of people and then trying to make them look stupid because it's not what they believe in. There's loads of people on here, I think, that some are not into Flat Earth, some are religious, some aren't. I've always said in here, I'm not religious, but I do believe in God's source, but I'm not religious. I haven't had people going, and I know there's people religious in here. They're not, do you know what I mean? But I don't go over to channels going, oh my God, I'm going to film them and catch all their stuff and take it over and show them for what they really are, then expose them. I'm like, expose them for what? I'm on a path trying to find, doesn't matter which way I go about it, it's all going to come out in the end anyway at some point. And it's not like point scoring, it's just, what? No, just like, but that's why I just wanted to say, the roots of it comes back to, not because people are talking about it and I've been recruited, it's actually, I was always interested in astrology and stuff like that as a little child. I was always into the alchemy thing. People can say witchy thing, it's not, it's like science and that, which always was way before. Some people might get triggered about this, we'll start reading some stuff. It's all about the aesthetic pilgrim breaks through, that probably doesn't even say, through the veil of the material world, and which even the visible stars are a part, and perceives the glorious workings of the heavens. Because beyond this is the heavens. This book, this is a great book. This is an old book. And this is what I'm saying. You're from Liverpool. Good. This is really interesting me. This is where people like this probably don't read stuff. This, I've put bookmarks in it, but it's got loads of old pictures in. Hi, from way back of the heavens, and where's the picture? try and find this picture. It's all about the stars, astrology. Native American Indians talked about the star people, where we're in conjunction with the stars and how they work with us. And that's where I came into it. So I don't know what this person is going on about. Recruited from what? I think I've got my own mind, you know. You know, like this here. Earth, Lord of the Rings. Woo. You know, when you start looking into things. And that's way back. So just wanted to shout out to those people that are probably listening or will come over or whatever. It's not from being recruited from anywhere. And you sat listening to a person saying that. It's from my belief. It's my spiritual path. And I will talk about whatever I want to talk about. Nice and flat there. You know? But it's definitely... And I tell you whose videos I used to watch. And I've started rewatching again now. Probably won't like this either. I've been recruited. Is it... Santana? Is it I can't even remember what his name is. I'm going to find out his name. Trump is in the Bible. Well, Trump said he'd know if it was round. It doesn't sound like anyone with compassion anyway, do you know what I mean? So, oh, by the way, Q's been dropping all day. I haven't looked over. My dad told me because there's probably way too many. I've got something funny for you to see, actually, about that. You probably know his name, actually. Does anyone know who it is so I can go look? Who, what is? Dave will tell you. It's just ridiculous. Leave people to believe in what they want to believe in, do you know what I mean? And find their own way. I wouldn't even... Oh. What's his name again, Dave? You know what I mean? I wouldn't go over to a community like that where they're all being nasty anyway. Concave Earth. Yeah, I've heard about concave Earth. That's what I mean. There's all sorts of like the, you know, egg, concave, donut shape. Who knows? But I just don't think it's what we've definitely been told at school, because we all know that's indoctrination. So we all know there's reasons behind all this stuff, because all the stuff I look into with Q says that anyway. We all know. The one fact I do know is we've all been lied to. So this is where people start fighting against, oh, it's this, it's flat earth, no, it's this. Oh, I like pink, you like red, well, you don't like that, well, I don't like that. Oh, let's all war about race and this, that and the other. And it's like, Yes, well, that's why, Ryan, I like you all in here, because obviously you're my tribe, because obviously we know what's going on. It was just the way it was done. It's like, no need for it, you know what I mean? But then that says something. That says something big to me. Well, not with all us lot. Well, I just think, you know, sometimes you've got to stand up for what you believe in. Yeah, that person can stand up for what they believe in, but not the way you do it. I wouldn't go over to that community because of what I've seen of that bit of it. It doesn't look very nice because the people are not very friendly on that side of it. So, looks like, you know, if you have different thoughts, you're not allowed to say anything. Does anyone know Santos Bonacci, is it? Santos Bonacci? This is the guy that I watch. This person probably doesn't like him either. But I have the right to believe in whatever I believe in. And if this person thinks I don't, they must be on the side for globalism. Well, obviously, because you know, and no free speech. Because the way this person did this took my video from when I first came on, like saying I was a bit dippy and all that. I am a bit dippy. What's wrong with that? It's not nastiness. Is the way mainstream media lie about people, and the way mainstream media lie about Tommy Robinson. Sorry if you don't like Tommy Robinson, but this is going to be proven, by the way, that the way mainstream media have lied about what he's done, and they lie about a lot of other people. This is what I'm just saying. This is what this person's doing. It's like, you sound like that side. I'm not even going to say left and right, just these people who seem to be acting like they're on the side of the Rothschilds, if you want to go there, on the side of the BBC. You know, do you know what I'm saying? Because we're starting to learn that mainstream media lie, and is he working for them? I don't know. I don't know. Thank you. I can get mad outside, like with friends and stuff like that, but on here, I would never go over to someone's channel and video them and take comments. And the comments that he took were off people that have come on here and said, oh, welcome to the Flat Earth community. Really, really nice. To put his comments up on his channel to say, oh, look, they've recruited her. Recruited me. They've just come and said hello and they've subbed because obviously they're into Flat Earth and I'm into it. I don't talk about it all the time. I won't be talking about it all the time. I talk about lots of different things and there's other stuff I want to do. Yeah, it is intimidation tactics, but it's picked on the wrong person because he's not going to faze me. Like I said, it's my channel. You have your own channel. You can talk about it. Talk about whatever you want to talk about. Like, that person's got that channel. I'm really not interested to go and watching his channel because it isn't something I'd watch. Oh, just somebody, Callum, somebody filming me from when I first came on and then filming people's comments that they were saying about Flat Earth because they don't believe in it and saying that I'd been recruited by a Flat Earth Society and I'm mad. And calling people effing mongs and stuff like that. And I'm like, I thought it was funny. Well, I didn't think it was funny. I was just thought, you don't do that. As Callum knows, I can get a bit angry, you know, behind the scenes and when I'm talking to friends, but I'd never go over to someone's channel and like film them and take their film off the first time when they first came on YouTube to make it out that you, oh my God, I was just like, probably, yeah, but I was just like, who does that? That's what I used to see when I first came on YouTube and I was like, it was really mad. Like I used to watch something in America. Yeah, it's bullying. Yeah, it is. I used to see it a lot when I first came on and thought, why do people do that? You've got your own channel, talk about whatever, but it's just like, maybe because I might be explaining something wrong or I haven't explained the dome properly, whatever, I don't know. I'm just like, so what? I believe in Flat Earth, so this person's going to have to get over it. They're not going to convert me. You know, if it all comes out in the end, it isn't. Fanfare-ian, whoopee-doo. And it's not a point scoring thing, but like I said, I just thought it was funny. I don't know why it's all football because he has done. It was about me. I was just like, whatever. Anyway, let's go and see Jack. And Callum, I can't think of your phone because I deleted it by accident. Let me put the light on. I just found it funny. I thought, what scare tactics for a woman? You think you're going to bully me? It's not going to happen. Saying hello? Have you gone all quiet? Oh. Oh. Yes. It's beautiful. Are you listening to Mummy? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yeah, he's got his new house because he was in a little cage. I got him a bit of a mansion. And I've just built it today. And he really likes it. Yes, Callum should come and chat more and talk to you all. But he's beautiful, aren't you? Yeah, I let him out before. He was sat in my plant. He was sat right here. He likes to sit here. He likes to sit on here. I was building his cage and he just sat on his new cage. He was just sat there next to me. So I'm trying to get him out too. So he'll start sitting on my shoulder and stuff. But he's just getting a bit used to me. So he's very cute. And maybe I'll get him learn to fly high up in the sky and see what he thinks. Joking. Have an Amazonian parrot who's green and red and he's 16 years old. Well, he is a mini parrot. He's a lovebird. But he's very cute. And when I built his new garage, when I built his new house today, He flew on it and then went inside it, and I was like, "Oh, and check your new house out." I've got him a little blue woolly bed that's going in there to keep him all snuggly. But like I said, I was going to change his name, but I'm leaving it to Jack because apparently JFK's sort of nicknamey sort of thing shortened was Jack. So you know, I've just been watching. It's still on now, playing in background. He's going. Why are you going? The Umbrella Academy. It's quite good. Yes, he is thoughts and perception, which that's why I know not to, I won't say anything about it again, but just in case they might watch, it's like, I've not been recruited by anybody. I wouldn't get, as Callum knows, I can get quite thingy. I won't be recruited off anyone. No one is going to tell me what to do. So, just saying, if I'm wrong in the end, I'm wrong. It's just one of them things, isn't it? At least I can talk about it. At least I can talk about what I believe in. So if this person really wants to know, it was from here and before that, because like I said, I've always been a bit like that. So, but the most side of my side of it, not argument, side of it, is this. Astrology and alchemy. Whether people believe that or not, it doesn't really matter. That's just what I think. There's a lot more to the stars and our bodies and celestial bodies and the workings of plants, us. Like I said, yeah, that's what it's after, but I wouldn't even bother. You know what I mean? I think it's to put things up so people get mad, so then people go over off people's channels, you know, who have more subs. That's what I'm assuming. I don't know. It's just a bit odd. Yeah, who did I say? So the guy like I said, the guy I actually like, and this is an up to date one because he talks about, as Callum will know, he talks about food and stuff. But it was Santo. Am I saying that right? Santos Bonacci. I think it's that, the guy who talks about flat Earth. If anyone's heard of him, that's where the first person I started listening to a couple of years ago was him, and I am trying to go back to plant-based. Now I've got the bird. I purposely got him as well to put me off eggs. So I've not been having eggs in the morning now. I've been having my avocado on toast, which I like. Because I do know the thing of maybe this person eats a lot of meat. People don't have to believe this, that's fine if you still eat meat. The energy of animals when you eat them and they've been slaughtered. I don't know, Callum, I thought that's what you believed in. Did you not? Did you? I thought that's what you told me. And the energy that holds in you when you eat that. And I do believe in that, the way it is today. So, like I said, I was only eating chicken and stuff. And then, yeah, Operation Fishbowl, yeah. And then I've started going off that again. So I'm thinking, right, that's it. Back to the old... the only thing is I do like honey, but back to the old getting back down that track. I've still got my... hula hoop, because I'm waiting for my big one to come, because I need a big one to do the hip one. But I'm trying to learn how to do what do they call? Isolations. And now I can't think what I'm doing. Isolations. And that looks really naff, but I am learning. But obviously can't do it sat down, I'm supposed to be stood up. But yes, hooping. So I got the bird, I got my hoop, I'm getting another one. Because I do believe in it's a bit in the flow energy, and it just looks quite good, the tricks that you can learn, as well as hooping. So I will be doing when I get practicing. I'm waiting for my big one to come. And then my little ones for isolation things, which I can do a bit quicker when I'm stood up. Santos has a lot of wisdom to share for those who have ears to hear. He's brilliant, and I've always liked what he said. You know, you can go on some channels. Dolly gets some. I've got some of that. It's in the cupboard. There's loads of things I had, and I used to make smoothies and stuff, so I've got to get back into it, because I know it does reside and can make you angry. So I get a bit angry sometimes, but you know, I'm trying, and that's better than some stuff. Because to me, we're trying to remember what we are, aren't we? But I remember to skip what? But yes, I'm waiting for my big hula hoop to come because that was one of my birthday presents. I've been out with the kids today in nature. That was great. With my mum, which I enjoyed it with her today because I got her out in nature and she was calmer. And we were in the garden weeding this morning and we'll be doing that tomorrow because apparently it's supposed to be having a nice weekend. So I'm thinking about what I'm planting next because I got... Oh, and I must say, women and men, if you've got a YouTube channel and people think you're sort of good looking, yeah, it was beautiful today, that's why we were out. Apparently, you've been recruited because you're good looking, you're like a honey trap or something. So apparently that's what I am because I've been recruited. Oh, when I got this book last year, which was a really good book from Charity Shop, I've got to start thinking about what I'm planting. I was weeding, I'm looking at my garden thinking, what can I get in this year? It was great. I quite like weeding as well, actually. I find it quite therapeutic. So, cutting the grass tomorrow, that's what I'll be doing. Not what you thought, was it? Just saying. No, but you know what I mean? I think if there's I'm not talking about me, I'm just saying anybody. When I watched that on the curve, that's what they said about that woman on there. Oh, they're nice to look at. Oh, therefore, I know. Therefore, they've they're only on it because you know they've been put on there because. All right, that doesn't make sense, does it? Meaning you haven't got a mind of your own. Like what? So it's like no. But yeah, it doesn't seem right, Lily. I wonder why that is. Edge Wonder's just been talking about weather machines. You know, when we got told last year off Q, if anyone's on it, on the, what they called? Oh, what they called? I've just cut a fringe in, actually, one of these ones. Thank you. Satellites, you know, the weather machines, because apparently in California, you know, when it's dry and they always had these wildfires, man-made ones. It's been wet and they're getting water back and stuff, and I'm like, it's been really nice over here today as well. Prince Harry's looking miserable as usual. Can't think what's going on, really. Just let me go and have a look. Be yourself. Yeah, exactly. Well, where is it? Probably won't show. I can't even go on the Q drops because there's been loads, so I can't even look. Oh, what's going on on Google? Not that I really want to look there. I mean, does this look like a happy person at the minute? Prince Harry looking very peed off. I think I know why though. It's all about the royals at the minute, innit? Now Trump, 5G networks. Trump says US shouldn't block technology. Now we all know there's a back to front thing when Trump says something, so I can't think what that means. It doesn't mean G5 is in what people think. Pope Francis presents action plan for tackling sex abuse. Does he? I bet he does because he's been told. We all know about that. Anyway, I think I had something funny to show you. I can't see. He's blocked you. Let me see. Right. What's this? Oh, are you ready, people? People who get triggered by JFK Jr. You might not like this one, and the people who know, you're going to love this. Who's this picture? Remember when they did a picture of JFK's daughter in the crowd at the rally? Are you ready for this? Who is this? Who is this? Really good picture there. Does this profile, hair and everything look like anybody? And this girl, anybody? Nose, forehead, hair. Recently, people. Dixie Doodle put it on Twitter. Who's that? Very familiar to me. This girl looks very familiar too. Just found this channel. What I said, oh my God. Thank you. I'm glad you sort of went to have a bit of a look, because that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying I want to shout it out and all that, but I'm just like, what is that all about? Do you know what I mean? There's, like I said before, there's having your own channel and not agreeing with people, but doing stuff like that, it's like, what is that? Well, I know what it is, obviously, but I'm just like, I can't even say who does that, because I'm like, I know the sort of people that do that. I'm just like, what? It's funny how you can't find it. That's really weird. Right, does anybody know Terence K. Williams? Because, let me just... The funny guy in America. I'm in the hospital, and my roommate is a Trump supporter. He's off of America. Trump supporter. This guy, if nobody knows, is in hospital with, I don't know if it's a fractured back and neck, because apparently... Oh, what was it? There was something about, he said something on Twitter against, I can't remember what his name is, the black guy in America who was a celebrity who pretended that he got racially attacked off two white men who were Trump supporters, found out and been called out that they weren't even white. They were friends that he was paying. He knew them. He shouted out his auntie or something, I can't remember what her name is, was part of something, and he got battered or something in a, like an Uber, but it wasn't an Uber, and she was part of that taxi service, and now he's in hospital. They're just digging, if anyone knows what I'm going on about, you'll know what I'm going about. They are making they're just digging their hole deeper and deeper, and I'm sure he's going to say something when he comes out. What's this one? This one? Pelosi. What film's this on?
So, you're a tough guy, huh?
No trouble. I'm sorry. I'm wrong. The chocolate.
You shut up!
What film's this? Hi. Oh, Jackie Chan, yeah. I just realised then when he wrapped his coat round the thing, I thought, God, it's off something I can't remember.
Once again, peace was restored and justice was served.
The game and its growing number of players. There was another funny one. Because they are creative on this side and it is quite hilarious. Oh, just to say anyone who doesn't like Trump, because we all know in here I actually do, but if you don't, it's alright. But, I mean, he hasn't got a big following at all, has he? I mean, you know, just saying. Get more. Woohoo! Go on. I know some people don't like it, but I have to show it. And there was another daft one. My dad sends me these. Where is it? Is it this one? Go on, Tom, dance. No, see, I don't see it like one world government. Trump isn't one world government. He's setting all the ones that were under one world government. He's setting them free from the what do you call it? What are they called? The regimes. That's why everyone spat the dummy out when he went to when he went to Kim Jong-un, because he was under a regime controlled, as we all know. When he went to Saudi, oh, he's the only one that did dance over there. Yeah, because he was sorting deals out instead of wars out, which Callum never believes anyway. But soon to see. Doing all these deals all over the world, because you don't need to be warring like the ones that were in before. It's about deals, and people can do deals and trade and stuff like that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's better than fake wars. That's what I'm saying anyway. But like I said, it doesn't matter. That's what I believe. Blah, blah. But that's what I like about you lot, because, he was in Home Alone. He was in a lot of things. But remember, if you believe in your star charts and certain things that are meant to be, just putting it out there, maybe his star chart was what he was meant to be. He was meant to get in, I believe, where he is now, to get in to do what he's doing now, if anyone gets what I'm saying. He's not a shadow government, it's behind what's all that. JFK knew what's all that, but just saying. But that's what I like about you lot. You're not all like, ew, let's go and take a video and let's go and take people's comments. But, yeah. But that's just what I believe, like I said. Yes, but you just think I've been slightly deceived, Callum. We know we've had many debate about this. And you don't actually know if you're wrong, because that's how it always was. And that's what I always say. It was always like that. But for 1 minute, can we not just have something good happen? I believe it is, because the alliance has always been about, it just couldn't get in there until now. Jean-Claude Van Damme. But that's just me. You know, that's what I believe is coming in, because I do believe in star charts and things like that. And if you have to get in a certain position, you have to be in that place at that time, sort of thing. Like I said, if any of you go and watch Trump, The American Dream, the series, you'll realise how together he is, how he knows about law of attraction and all that sort of stuff, how he had to get in. Yes, he hung around with... yeah, that's what some people think. I don't. And if he is being used outwards, but it's not by... I don't believe it's by the deep state, it's by the alliance, and he's part of Q. That's what they were always used for, but that's why they got him in anyway, because they didn't think he was going to win. But if you actually watch the series on him from years ago, you'll see how he thinks. And it was how people didn't like him and how people did like him. Out of the Deal, the book, I've got that. Out of the Deal, not the war. And he did say on that, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. You need to know what your enemies are doing. So if you do put a plan together, you know where they are, what they're doing, what they're up to, how it works. And that takes years. You can't just do it in a day. But, you know, yeah, it is all the same to some people, but I actually do believe there's something different this time, because something feels different. Something's been moving stronger on, and I do believe there's something coming in. But like I said, we're all going to find out, aren't we? Sooner or later. Because I have this thing about, I knew people knew years ago, I knew people were doing this years ago, I knew people were looking at something years ago, but I always put the thing on, well, that was years ago and something's changed. And I believe something's changed. It might have come in about 2012, a bit before that, because people say, oh, I've been doing this ages. It's like, yeah, I understand that, but things have changed, especially around 1999, if anyone gets what I'm saying. Yeah, a lot of people have. A lot of people have been looking at it since the 60s, but that's why I'm saying I think something different's coming, because things have changed since a certain time, and I believe things that were then, something, you know, may have changed. But no, I don't, because I do believe people like you and other people on here, even though we have a bit of a thing on that. I know that you and other people on here, whatever that is about, we all want good for humanity. Do you know what I mean? So that, in a way, like, doesn't matter. It does to me, but we all want good for humanity. You know what I mean? And there's no nastiness in that way. Yeah. Apart from your intuition's not always right, Callum. And you know what I'm talking about. But we all do want that. It's human abuse at the end of the day. And a lot of other stuff. But that's why, you know, I said I don't talk that much on it now. I haven't been over to the old Q drops because I trust in the plan. My plan and that plan as well. But, yeah. No, not the other thing we were talking about, Callum, it wasn't. But I'm going to do a card pull. I know what mine was. Viva la Trump, yeah. But I do love you all in chat anyway, because I just think you're good people. You know. And you do great videos. I don't know how you do your videos, thoughts. It's like, wow, they are really, really, really. Still part of the Rainbow Tribe, you know. Still part of the Rainbow Tribe. Yeah. We want change. It's for Earth, humans, animals, plants, everything. Everything. That's one thing we'll agree on. Humanity. For our kids' kids and their kids' kids and so on and so on. That's what it's all about. You know. So much work. But I see people changing. I spoke to a girl the other day who I bumped into on the park. We started talking about certain theories. She was like, yeah, and she was talking about fluoride water and this, and she went, that's why I don't let my kids watch TV, and I don't watch TV, and wow. And I was like, yes, another person in my area on the park. I see change. I hear change. It is, I don't care what anyone says, it's snowballing. Changes are come on. No matter what happens, you know, what I'm saying about Trump, anything, whatever, but I still do believe at the end of the day, good is coming in. Good's coming in anyway. You've got to think like that. No, nothing can stop what's coming. No, exactly. Nothing. Nothing at all. Ooh. Yeah, Palladium. Boop, boop. Does anyone believe in celestial beings, celestial bodies in the sky? You know, people get like, oh. I'm like, I do. Yes, Callum's got a good channel apart from slagging Trump off, but if you don't like Trump, you'll like it. He's right on fruit and all that, yeah. Hi. Oh. Thank you. Don't say what? You're calling me Dicko again. No, you don't. Yeah. Jack's looking at me. He's like, Never had a donation. I think this guy probably thinks I get paid because of my subscribers. I don't get paid. I haven't got adverts. I don't get paid. So I'm not even, what do you call it? You know what I mean? That's really weird, Tapper. That is really weird. I wonder why that is. Oh. I wonder why I just dropped that by accident, actually. Hi. Wasn't watching. I don't know. That's a bit odd. I'm not going to play it on air because I'm not giving him the time of day, but, you know. Which one? I know, fancy that me getting a bird and my mum didn't know, and then she's like, I found these on the floor. I'm just giving you these feathers, and I was like, I tell you what, I need to keep his feathers because when he pulls his feathers out, or they're on the thingy, they're really pretty. Jack. Hello. You got all quiet. Oh no, he isn't, because you know, well, not everybody is. He doesn't believe in it. He thinks he's from the bad side, the dark side. Oh well. We don't get on that side of it. Is that a bird? Yes. I'll show you him again in a minute. He's, don't know what he's doing over there. He said there might be a slight chance, but no, he's not. Looking for the bad. Yeah, I am a Pisces. Been relearning a lot about Pisces actually. I'm like, yes. Ooh. Ooh. Be in service. I am. Trying to do what I do. Let's go and see Jack again. Yeah. Be in service. What people don't understand about Trump is, well, it's what Melania's doing. She's flying around the world, going to all these countries and doing really nice stuff. And they're not really showing that on mainstream media because they just like to talk about her clothing, which she said last time. We're not here to talk about my clothing. We're here to talk about what I'm doing. Yeah, but I've said that before, Callum. He's not a president, and thank God he isn't, because why would we want him as why would America want him as a president? You know my thoughts on it. He's a businessman. He needed to be because the corporations got in over there, Nazi corporations. So you need a businessman to bring them down globally because they got in everywhere, corporations, institutions, facts. So you don't need a president that's being told what to do all the time. He is a patriot. That's why I went against the cabal. But like I said, some people won't look into it. He didn't want him to bring down America. You know? The one thing I will go on about. Where's Jack? Yeah, promises made, promises kept, but people still poo-hoo it because they're always like, he's the same side of the coin. Well, he's not, because he's nothing like any of the other presidents. JFK was all right. Obama? Nah. Clinton's? Nah. Bush's? Definitely not. Trump? Different. He's not the new puppy. That's what people think, because that's the way it always was. Q said Melania is more important than we know. She is. She's doing all the back work. Trump, to me, it's like the one who says things at the front. He doesn't always say, you know, it's just the way he says it, like people do. It's Melania's doing the back work. You know, that divine feminine energy. Melania showed the other day what she's been doing, but mainstream media don't put it out. They just harp on about Trump and slag her off if they need to. As we know, mainstream media works, but soon to be seen. Soon to be seen. Are you making a noise? And what are you doing? And what are you doing? Are you going to say hello to everybody? You think you see the bigger picture? Oh. Well, the bigger picture's not even politics, is it? The bigger picture's way behind that. Tip of the iceberg, people. Tip of the iceberg. Tesla, Trump's uncle, Maria Orkic, Hitler. Still goes to link to Trump's uncle. Oh. He's beautiful. He's beautiful. Yeah, but you know you can't get in an argument with me over Callum because we've had this before. We've had this discussion. Oh. Hello. The thing is, some people don't actually look at what Trump's actually doing. I don't think some people actually believe that the stuff that the jobs he's brought back and this, that and the other, he's actually doing it. He's done loads, but people just don't care to take notice. Like you've told me, you don't look. So if you don't look, you don't see. I don't care who you're talking to. I can see what you're saying and you know my thoughts on it. We've had discussions off here. Trump's not even the do you know what I mean? There's a bigger picture than that. Freedom for humanity. You got to think, right? Some people are like, oh, it's the same sort of plan. How can it be the same sort of the plan? All they had to do was let Hillary win instead of doing this for 2 years. But she didn't. And everyone goes on about, oh, it was the rigging system. No, they did pay for some of Trump's because they thought he wasn't going to win because they all classed him as thick. Because if you remember, when he was on different things, yeah, Trump is saving humanity, whether people like it or not. Sorry, but it's my opinion on here. And that's why everyone gets so triggered about it, because it was the presidents before. Well, he's not a president. And when he was on all these celebrity shows, you've got to act a certain way to get in there for people to think that you're daft. Like people think I am. Yeah, the last trumpet. Because that's what they thought, didn't they? I remember watching TV years ago and it was the last leg of something, because I don't watch TV now, and they were just constantly going on about him. Then I was going to be the wall years ago, just before we got in. It was like, I thought he was daft, and I was like, who's it? Because I've never been interested in politics, ever. Never voted, ever. And then the more I got to know stuff, got on Q, which by the way, Callum was on and then fell off in January, the more it was like, aha, you know, Gitmo, yep. Gitmo's been expanded as well. Where's Ginsburg? Where's Obama? Where's Hillary lately? Where are they all? I haven't seen them lately. Trump tweeted about getting, yeah, triggered so many even Q followers, but they need to realise it was disinformation big time. Exactly. Every time he does something, it's disinformation. Everyone gets triggered. Last time he spoke about JFK and Flat Earth, and it was the other way around, and they all got triggered. And they said it was a test. Trump has actually said he flies loads of planes, he'd know if Earth was round. We all know JFK Jr. I mean, have you just seen the latest picture? Callum, you will owe me 50 quid by the end of the year, by the way. So if anyone's just come on, I'll re-show you this picture with the girl who was, you know, shown at the rally. Looks exactly like his wife. Where is it? I was like, yeah. I mean, profile people. Nose. I've done enough of JFK Jr. digging. That's that girl. See, when Trump tweets things, people get triggered because they think it means something. Frequencies can be changed. So if there's something going about, frequencies can be changed. Oh, he is saving me, Callum. Like I said, he is saving people. He is saving people. Yeah, 5G, but we're not talking about what Trump was saying about 5G. It's always something different with Trump. It's being mirrored. We know about the mirror effect. It's what people think he's saying, and he's not actually saying that. If there's a frequency, and I always say this about Tesla, in his designs and stuff he made, and there was a frequency because there was an AC and BC current of Tesla and Edison, and we all know who was the one who wanted, the one who put the current through the elephant and killed it, said it was Tesla's when it wasn't. A frequency can be changed. It's like I said, if you've come up with, you've made something, you've come up with something, are you a good person? Because basically that's what it's all about. Are you good or are you bad? If you had Tesla's ideas, would you use it for humanity, because that's what Tesla was about, or would you use it against? Depends what sort of person you are. Yeah, that was a picture of John. That's what it all boils down to. That's what the whole thing boils down to. It's your moral compass. Like, what would you use it for? Yeah, there is a separation with everything, because that's what it's all about. That side, they're trying to divide that, I don't even know what you call them, elites and stuff. He has to do it the way he's doing it, because it's the way it has to be done. Yeah, peace. Yeah, exactly. So if I had Tesla's Wi-Fi system, you know, that he made Tesla Tower and all that, blue light in the sky, remember? If that was me personally, it's the frequencies that would do humans good or whatever. Now, people who are not good are not going to use it for that, and we know that's what's been happening, pumping out bad frequencies. So if someone's got in control of something, they can change it because it can be changed. Frequencies. But yeah, Tesla the man, not the band, or the... Yeah, it's not Tesla the band, it's not Tesla the car, it's Tesla, the old Tesla. Nikola Tesla, who died in his hotel room, a poor man. He wanted stuff for humanity. Yeah, Nikola Tesla, people haven't looked into this, they need to. He died a very poor man. He wanted his inventions, he wanted for humanity. People used to take his ideas like the elites do and use it for money, and he wanted to see my frequency with Trump and everything's brilliant. I'm very positive with it, with I am anyway. And they wanted to use that for bad, and the other reason why they wanted to use it for bad was because when Edison took his bad current, and Tesla was like, no, it's free for humanity because energy is free, you know, where Tesla knew it was from. He didn't want that. He wanted it on a meter. So all over the world, we have to pay for our electricity and stuff when it's an electricity, it's an electric universe and stuff like that, isn't it? So he didn't want that because these elites want us slaving after them and want us paying all these, you know, bills and stuff for them while they just sit there on their asses, basically. So he didn't want that. How do you know he didn't? You know what I mean? So things are out there, aren't they? But these are even the things with when people go on about different stuff and different channels. Who really knows at the end of the day what's what? I mean, they do pump stuff out there, oh, AI, this, that and the other. But then again, there's lots of disinformation in really good channels as well. There's lies in truth and truth in lies. So, you know. Yeah, but Tesla knew that. Tesla was in communication with things outside himself. He knew about free energy. He knew about the stars. He knew about, you know, stuff like that. He was born on a day when it was lightning, and the midwife said to his mother, this is going to be a child of the darkness, and his mother turned around and went, no, he's a child of the light, because it was lightning. If you actually go into Nikola Tesla, it's very interesting. And then Nikola Tesla goes into Donald Trump's uncle, who was a scientist who found out some of his work. Some papers went missing. Trump was brought up with his mother reading the Bible. There's a difference. His mother reading the Bible at home and sitting with his uncle learning about Tesla's, all this stuff about Tesla. So that's the side that interests me. Not really that side, or that side. Tesla was in contact with Maria Orkic, if you don't know who she is. She's from the Vril Society. Some people think it was bad, but when you actually look into it, it's Hitler who was interested in her, and he said you can carry on doing what you do, but I want to know everything. So it's not that she was bad, she wanted for humanity as well, and her and Tesla were in connection with each other. So all that side of it is very interesting, but some people don't know about all that stuff. Problem with the internet and YouTube, everyone's a genius and knows everything and can't wait to tell us about it. Yeah, in a sense, we all do that. But I believe truth will come out in the end, because I'm a positive person, and I do believe good is coming for humanity. In whatever way it was, even if you find out that's wrong or this is wrong or whatever, I'm not bothered at the end of the day, as long as humanity wins in the end. And that's what I believe anyway, because if you don't believe that, there's no point, you know. It's all about the spirit of people, spirits and the spirit of people, you know, and standing up and saying no more, because we've been complicit to a lot of stuff. Because that's one fact I do know, is that we have been deceived. What anyone's arguing about, we have been deceived, we have been told lies for a very long time, we have been programmed, we have been controlled. They are keeping us away from stuff they don't want us to know, and all that. Yeah, most of us know about higher frequencies, because it is everything to do with frequency, light and sound and vibrations. But yeah, but you know, most of every mainstream media channel is against Trump. A lot of people are against Trump. Like I said, he said that about the aeroplane thing. Who else flew an aeroplane that I'd know about the heavens and took a picture of it, and you could tell the clouds below and the clouds above look like the heavens. Who flew a lot and said they were free when they were there? They loved it that much. Who else do you think would know? Yeah, the Great Awakening. Who else do you think would know about the heavens? The heavens above. Who flew a plane? And this book is really, really interesting. Oh, and if anyone's not watching The Umbrella Academy, it's really good on Netflix. Yeah, JFK Jr. That's what made about Trump, though. A lot of people get a bad frequency of thing because of what they think he's saying is not what he's saying. There's something in here. Bye. There's something. Oh, it was something on the there is sympathy between the parts of the universe, between things celestial and things terrestrial. From this stems a whole system of correspondence, the most famous perhaps being those between the signs of the zodiac and the parts of the human body constituting to the so-called zodiacal man. The universal sympathy or instinct, in brackets, for all instinct is sympathy, is neither more or less than the secret but powerful influences of the heavenly bodies. Heavenly bodies that are within our, I don't know, down, whatever you want to call it. But this is a really interesting book. Really interesting. Jackie Boy flew planes really well, did not fly into the water. No, he didn't fly into the water. Nope. This is a really, really, really good book. It's got some really old pictures in it. Surprised Nikola Tesla's not in here right now. Celestial bodies, celestial beings, celestial earth. Exactly. It's all part of us. Plants line up to different planets to help heal your body. You know, plants that were given to us from Earth. I can't explain it properly. Celestial bodies in the sky is like, well, like the chakras in us, the chakras in the sky. I know this sounds weird. Celestial bodies in the sky, planets. Someone said always, same with like Earth planets, yeah, because we might be, I'm not saying we are, just triggering anyone, the centre of our universe, and maybe many universes, and then you've got different planets, whatever. I think we're a plane, a realm, whatever, is there's energies off them as well. Like we know there's energy off stars, frequencies, and that we see it, the vibrations and everything. That's why they twinkle and move, they sing. They used to look up to the stars in lots of different religions and stuff to find certain things out about the weather. You can find corresponding planets to plants, and that will heal you in your body, your kidneys. Just like this picture here. Because I've got books over there on, because it was like alchemy stuff with, you know, extracting herbs and putting oils in and making tinctures, I can't remember how you say it, with alcohol and that to extract the oils out of plants and stuff to make your own oils and stuff, because that's what we should be doing. Where's this picture? If I can find it. See this picture? The human body. See all the star signs? Different star signs correspond to different parts of the body, but these star signs are in the sky as well, celestial bodies. Pisces, which did make me laugh because that's what I am, down at the bottom said Pisces is, because it's water, but when on the ground it connects to earth because it's earthing. And I thought, but there's different areas. There's a map in the sky as the map below, so it's like the grid above and a heavenly grid and our body grid. It's both connected and it's both the same. If anyone gets what I'm saying. And that's where this comes in, I believe, just saying. That's where this comes in. The stars are within our realm, whatever you want to call it, our realm. Beyond that is the heavens. Yeah, Pisces rules the feet. So it's grounded. So when people think I'm a bit nuts, actually, I'm quite grounded that way. In nature and stuff. And the reason why I think good things are coming in is not because of all this, you know, forget Trump and all that. It's, you can see it in nature. It's like today, it was so beautiful, different things. We're seeing more birds, more everything. I saw the robin again today where I go. I saw it again. I said to my mum, I bet that robin pops up again. And then it popped up and I was like, look. Oh yeah, I know that. I know when we get triggered, it's something inside us. Yeah, I know. Because there's that thing, as above, so below, as within, so without. But there's quite a few meanings to that. I definitely believe in as above, so below in the celestial beings, as in, there is a map in the stars, but there's a map in us. You know when they said star people, we're made of the stars? Native American Indians, no. Fog in London, really, it's been gorgeous today. Mind you, London. You do know London's the place of, what did they say? Well, home of the elites. Home of the elites. Actually, if you want to watch a really interesting video on places like that, Santo, what's his face, did a really, really good one. Yeah, we do. Sometimes it's just to, like, you know, sometimes you go on a channel and you can believe some stuff, but then you might believe it, and then after you might think, oh, I don't know, I believe that bit, but not that bit. Because like I said, some people are getting stuff right in the snippets of bits, because that's sort of what I do. I go on and off things to see. We are children of the lights, exactly. And that's why they say with bits of stardust, and Native American Indians always talked about the star people. There's many religious, cultures and stuff that believed in people from the stars, and the working of the stars, and how you can, you know, navigate around the earth by the stars. So there's a lot in it. But they'd say in certain religions, oh, don't look at the stars, you know, oh, it's not good, oh, it's this, that and the other. No, but everyone will go and look at celebrities, as in the stars. They're the wrong stars everyone's looking at, and that is a fact. Yeah, star being, that is a fact, because these people are pumping out rubbish music, frequencies. They're telling kids what to do. Kids are looking up to him, being sexualised, this, that and the other, and that is a fact, what's going on. You're looking up to the wrong stars. You should be looking up to the stars in the sky. They navigated years ago. Celebrity shite, exactly. The people are looking and bowing down to the wrong stars. Shouldn't be bowing down to anyone. But the stars you should be looking at are in the sky, because they tell us all we need to know about our bodies. All sorts. When you actually look into it, you can go off your health by celestial bodies if you're learning about those planets and those plants. Because if you think about it, planets has just got an E missing. Things match up to different things, and colours. I don't think he is. He said, we don't want it, I don't want it, they don't want it. I won't get into that though, because that's, you know, just what some people think. I don't believe that. Because it's a bit like the Baron Trump story, isn't it? You know, the one that my dad got me for my birthday, written about 30 odd years ago or something. Baron Trump's Adventures in whatever it's called. Artistic. Yeah, I am artistic, yeah, I am. Christopher Columbus used a... Because it's funny how they used to think it was that age ago, and they're going on about the edge and all that. It's like, and then it got changed again, like everything bloody does. What am I looking for here? Oh yeah, so... But I do love you all in chat, because you're good people. And we just want the best, don't we? Yeah, we did a chat on... I mean, that's why it's so hard, because the internet's good and it's bad at the same time. But, yeah, we did one. It's called, if you want to check some really good stuff out, go on Mr. Astrology. It is the Santos guy. He's got Freemasonry on there, illumination, chakras and stuff like that. But he did one on... yeah. We're all on the same sort of thing, you know, even if you're not, you don't have to be on the Trump side or the Q thing, you know what I mean? We're all on the, because I can see the other stuff as well. I'm a fish, remember, one going that way and one going that way. I can see both. He did one on, it was really good. Oh, yeah, I think it was this one. This one's really interesting. He did one on Rome Annum, I think it is, Egypt, Switzerland, Tyre, is it? Venice, the Black Nobility, the Jesuits, and more. This was a really interesting one, pointed out London as well. If you've not seen this guy, he's looking really well now, actually. He wasn't here, but this is a really interesting channel, just if you love looking at different people's perceptions and things of stuff, you know, without doing what that person did before. But I think it's just, yeah, Mr. Astrology. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. Yeah, Santos, I just think he's really, really good. He talks about the simple and elegant design of God, all sorts of different things. He talks about veganism, you know, it's just nice to go and have a look. But the one on Rome, that one, the one on Rome, talks about London and everything, how that all happened. He even talks about the Queen and the Rothschilds and all them sort of people, even Obama. So I don't think he's into Q and all that same sort of thing, because it's all connected. So that one, Mr. Astrology, go and check that channel out. Just if you're just interested in different chats on things, it's really, really, really good. But yeah. But yes, go and check out Thoughts and Perceptions channel as well, because she's got some really, really great videos on there. All still connected in that sense, you know, within. You know? Is little Jack asleep? I'll have to try and film him when he's out again, it's so funny. Yeah, astrology is back, that's what they're saying. It's coming back at big force because it is a lot to do with a lot of stuff, and they try to poo-hoo it and get rid of it. But astrology is a lot more than what people think it is. A lot more. It's like, where's the... I mean, obviously, I haven't just come across this. I used to do the witchy stuff and all that, which is alchemy that some people don't like. And it's like, it's not about what you think it is, because we've been told what we think it is. Where is it? The, where is it? Yeah, it's great, isn't it? I've just got to get back into it because it is really good. Where is it? Is it this? Here we go. See this picture? The sun and the moon. Because it's not, God is not just a man, is it? It's balanced, so it's a goddess and a god. You know, they forget about the goddess, don't they? Us women. This is the key. Where is it? Hang on. I just want to read this out to be like it. It's about the moon and the sun, but I'm not going to read all of it because it says something about the male and female as represented in alchemy by the sun and the moon, the red king and the white queen. He also elucidates or something the understanding that the world is a reflection of the inner psyche, that in every real sense each individual is responsible for everything that happens in the outside world. Obviously, this is the key to understanding the true significance of humanity as a microcosm, I can't say it, as above so below, as within so without. That's what I was saying before. So, I love it. I love it. Yeah, there's new cues. I haven't even been over. I'll just go and check. I'm just rubbish. Yeah, there is. Yeah, we've heard about the chessboard, but guess it's time we won. Bye. And as we know, Baron Trump's a really good chess player. I believe JFK was, or JFK Jr. It's time the light side work won this time. Yeah, I've heard all about the virtual game of chess, which we all know it's a game at the end of the day. We all know it's a world stage, but someone has to do it. This is why I say, if that many people manifest something good, and this manifestation's been going for years and years, even before the hippie days, then if manifestation comes in, why can't the manifestation of what everyone's put out and the person that's come out to help is Trump? Just saying. Interests me like that. The manifestation's got to come out somewhere. It's got to come out in someone in the physical, because it comes into the physical. So why can't it be Trump with JFK Jr.? Exactly. Yeah, they both were chess masters, weren't they? Exactly. So he stood in front of the Queen, don't forget, checkmate and everything, last year. So I'll have a quick look and then I'm going to go myself because I am watching the Umbrella, what's it called? What's it called, that series? The Umbrella Academy. It's interesting. Talked about JFK on there as well. Interesting. A part in it, this guy was going to assassinate JFK in there, this time traveller. But he said he didn't. And he said, who were you killing? He went, people who were trying to mess up the timeline. I was like, oh yeah. Put it out in their films in the Law of One. As we all know. But I haven't checked. Like I said, I'm not on it like that anymore. I just trust what's going on. Got to see the good in something, haven't you? One step closer, what's that? Oh, Trump administration moves to cut off some Planned Parenthood funding. Good, that's the Q drop. Brilliant. Because we all know what that stands for, because the Clintons have just been brought up again. So that's good. End the fake news narrative. Oh, we are. Here we go. Here's the Trump supporters. We ready? Fake news only divides. Divided you are weak. Together you are strong, as we know. United, not divided. Where we go one, we go all. A lot of black people there loving Trump. Put out on the news that they don't know, don't they? Yep. That's Donald Trump's son, by the way. If anyone didn't know. So, I think it is. But yeah. But the fake news won't say that, will they? No. So, it's not real to some people, but, you know. Hillary Clinton and Foundation Crime Against Children. Yep. Looking at all that. Is it sedition, treason, crimes against humanity? Yeah. Oh, there's loads. I can't even go through more. Super Bowl winners. Oh, yeah, the Super Bowl winners. Someone's been brought down about the Super Bowl winners. Puppy sex, urban something or other. That's one of the owners or something has been doing prostitution in the Super Bowl arena. That's why you've got to be careful of football and sports and stuff, because a lot of that's, not good. So, people are getting bought out. Well, there's loads. Happy Friday. What's he said? Get the popcorn. Conspiracy theorist Adam Schiff is looking for something new. Oh, yeah. It's all that. The tarmac. Oh, tarmac. Wow. There's just loads. The deal of a lifetime. Yeah, there's loads. There's loads. So I'm going to go anyway because I've got to go and talk to Jack so he don't feel lonely. I'm going to chill out and watch the Umbrella Academy. Oh, it's all happening, I know. That's why I'm like, I'm just waiting. I'm not here to go. I told you so. Ginsberg. Oh my God, don't even make me laugh about that. Has anyone seen Ginsberg? No. The Basis of Sex, just out in the UK this week, promoting it like mad here. Deep State, Hollywood at it. Get highly fabricated. Oh, I know. Well, apparently, she was at a concert. No one saw her. Weren't she at a Trump thing? No one saw her. She's not been seen. But it did come up on the news that she died, and they all said it was... no, it wasn't real. It was a mistake. You don't put someone's death up as a mistake. I watched Ollie on my telly. Happy I found your channel. Totally admire you. Thank you. And that's what I'm saying. This person and persons I was talking about earlier on, it's all right going on about what you're going about, but that energy off that channel is terrible. We're talking about energy. It's like people can come on here like lovely put thoughts and perception and stuff, and it's like, she doesn't believe in some of the stuff I do, but we're still on the same vibe, she knows. But not doing that sort of thing. And even if she's not, when I go on her channel's beautiful and it's got a load of good energy on it. It's not just, I don't know. Oh, you don't even want to know. It's not even worth it. But, you know what I mean? If someone's bringing people up, doesn't matter what you're talking about, flat earth or anything. I'm sure there's people on here who don't believe it. We're not all going, oh. It's like, what energy are you portraying on your channel? Are you lifting people up? Are you inspiring people maybe to... Maybe look at something, maybe not. Maybe it's my art people like. Some people don't like the other stuff I talk about. Some people like the art. But it's like someone's going on about someone's channel and can't see the good in someone. They're just pulling them down and trying to belittle them because they said flat earth. Do you know what I mean? Like, what? My channel's random. It's about different stuff. It's not just about flat earth. And they think I've just randomly come on it. No, I just chose to talk about it. And if I choose to talk about it again, I will. I'm not a flat earther as in that's all I talk about. But it's just like, oh my God. I'll talk about what I want to talk about. Central long distance for stream. No, I know. Sometimes it's hard. We do get triggered, and I know I shouldn't have said anything, but sometimes it needs addressing because it's like, what? Yeah. And I did a bit, but it wasn't because of that. It was just the way that person did it. I just don't get it. It was like very childish, very, very hateful and childish. And the way they did it, taking a video from the beginning of when I first came on YouTube, talking about, I don't even know what I was talking about. Probably did sound a bit daft, but it was when I'd just had a baby and was going on about certain stuff. Didn't really know what my channel was about. I just had a baby, and then they did one about the flat earth one I did, and put a silly voice over it, so my voice sounded all squeaky and daft, to just say, oh, look at this daft person. It was just like, what? You know what I mean? And then I've seen the comments that he was commenting to some people who had said something in the comments, and it's just swearing and calling people mongs and stuff, and it's like, what's that all about? Do you drink fluoride water and lots of meat? And like, I mean, tomorrow while I'm gardening, I will be listening and watching what goes on in Manchester, because it's a Tommy Robinson thing. If you don't like him, you don't like him. The taking down of Panorama, BBC. You know what mainstream media is. This person probably believes in mainstream media. If I don't know. Yeah, probably is a cabal. Probably in the Freemasons or something. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Probably believe everything the news says. But tomorrow is Tommy Robinson in Manchester at the BBC. So that'll be interesting. Oh, thank you. But yeah, so that'll be interesting. Yeah, Tommy Robinson tomorrow. So I'll be watching that while I'm gardening, and see what happens. See if they actually manage to get the stuff out. But we all know about mainstream media worldwide. Yeah, people need to listen instead of harping on about what they think is, because that's what mainstream media have put out. That's what you've got to look at. If mainstream media is saying it, then you know it's crap, basically. And they've actually filmed them in secret and what they've said about working class people and everything. So, will the riots begin? I don't know. Probably will. I'll probably hear a load of sirens going past, but got to be done, I think. Some people say, oh yeah, but it's, I'm like, well, if we don't stand up and say things and say no more, it will always be what it always has been. So compared to what some people say, like, oh, we can't rise, it's got to be civil. Well, they have been civil. It's mainstream media making out it's not. But at the end of the day, if we sit on our asses and don't do anything, it's got to be civil, like, and say no more, they're going to carry on doing what they're doing, because that's how they put stuff out there. They put stuff out in movies and stuff like that. I know it sounds bonkers, and if they think that we just think, oh, it's a film, this, that and the other, that's how they think it's consent that we're saying it's all right, because we've been deceived. And like I said, at the end of the day, whatever's true or not true, the fact is we have all been lied to and deceived way back in history as well. So, you know what I mean? We're all fighting amongst each other about, oh, flat earth, this, that and the other, I don't like, blah, 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 blah. But that's all still dividing. It's all, we all want good at the end of the day. We all want the truth, good or bad, you know? Oh, thank you. BBC need to be brought down. They do. Yeah, Jimmy Savile, exactly. They never really got slapped on the hand about that, did they? People, because that's what I mean, people just go, oh, right, yeah, well, oh, maybe did. Anyway, I'll still watch the TV because, you know, and all this stuff that's going on. Well, yeah, you know, just felt like a bit of a, you know, put the record straight sort of thing. And then if anyone comes on from before, I'm just going to ignore it. I think I blocked them actually, but, you know, because that's just, I think it's wanting attention for that channel, really. Like I said, though, it's my channel. This is what I don't understand about other people's channels. It's my channel. I talk about what I want to talk about, and if people don't like it, they don't have to watch unless they're watching something they like. When I talk about it, go to another channel and watch what they watch. That person should just be concentrating on their channel and building their subs up, instead of trying to build their subs up by calling people when they know nothing about them, if they're on a spiritual journey. Mine's more of a spiritual journey. His isn't, I can tell that. Because a lot of people like that. They like anger and they like people calling people because they think it's fun, because people are in anger mode and they like drama. So that's what all that looks like to me. But why doesn't that person just build up on his channel of doing what he believes instead of calling people? Because to tell the truth, if I did believe in what that person believed in, I wouldn't want to go over there anyway, because the vibes off that channel is not good. Do you know what I mean? And I've had that in Discords and things where I've been in a Discord and got chucked out, and people are there and they've said that they don't want to stay in there anymore because there's bad vibes in there. You know, not good energies coming off those sort of places. Yeah, so that's what I'll be doing. I'm new to this channel, just kidding. Yeah, but it's not even worth it, do you know what I mean? It's just like, I knew as soon as I said those 2 words that those people would come. Do you know what I mean? Because that's what you get with saying those 2 words. No, I think they mean bossy, not bossy. The boss, you know, like say it as it is sort of thing. I think that's what they're saying. And they should just stick to their own truth. They're not going to recruit me to what they believe, because I just believe in what I believe. I've not been recruited off somebody. You know what I mean? I've got my own mind. I'll think the way I want to think. If it drops away, it drops away. If I end up wrong, I end up wrong. So what? At least I can think for myself and go looking. And like I said, it was nothing to do with anyone recruiting. It was all to do with the side of astrology and flat earth, not, oh, she's been recruited off another team because look at all these people that I hate that are on flat earth that have commented on her channel, so therefore I must go and hate on her. It's like, get a grip. You're a, what, 40 or 50, whatever, I don't know what age he is, man, and you're trying to intimidate and belittle somebody. Won't work with me. So if I ever want to talk about that again, I will do. You know. But, well, I'm going now anyway because I'm going to go and sit with Jack for a bit. And next time you see me might be out in the background, hopefully. But yeah, I need to go and speak. Why have I got the heat? Yeah, do you want to say bye-bye, seeing as you're tweeting? Hi, Dad. Oh, 9/11, BBC reported World Trade Center Building 7 had collapsed 25 minutes before it actually did. Fake news. Oh, yeah, it did. Anyone can read what my dad put on there. Yeah, I've just seen all the Q drops down. There was loads. Very good. What are you getting scared for? Did I come over too quickly? Come and say hello. Silly boy. Come and say hello. Gets a bit spooked when I go over too quick. Yeah. Yes. What are you saying? Hello. Yeah. Pooed on telly before, but I cleaned it. Yeah. Summoning. Yeah, I just had to look that before at some of the stuff, so yes, so I'm gonna go. Yeah, he does want my attention, and enjoy tomorrow if you've got good weather, because I believe we have, and it was a really, really nice day. Just cancelled my licence fee, easy to do online. I know I've got to do mine. I don't watch it, but I need to cancel it, especially after tomorrow. Office fires burning though, structurals. It fell in its own footprint at the end of the day, didn't it? Yeah. Just saying. Yeah, I think Trump knows about the steel. That's why Trump's part of the plan, because he's going for the 9/11 thing and quite a few stuff he knows about the steel. So he knows, you know, it wasn't dodgy. No. So I'm going to go. So, like I said, I'll be gardening tomorrow and listening to Dommy, see what happens there, you know, even if I'm just listening. But enjoy the weather, because we've been having nice weather. So I shall see you soon. Like I said, check out Mr. Astrology if you're into all that sort of stuff and different things, Flat Earth and all that, it's a really good channel. But maybe I've been recruited, I don't know.